Hello investors, we got another winner for you guys. So we called out Atossa Therapeutics Inc. in early January, and if you guys would have got in on that position in January, the stock was up at highs of 355%. Obviously, with this pullback that we had with the whole market, now it's at around 200% plus gains, but still massive runner right here that we had called out on the channel. So if you guys don't want to miss out on chances like this, stick around on the channel, and let's get into the 4 high volume penny stocks for the month of March. Let's dive on in and check them out, guys. So the first high volume penny stock on the list is going to be Obalon Therapeutics Inc. One of the biggest gainers during the second week of March is going to be Obalon Therapeutics. On Tuesday, shares of OBLN skyrocketed. With no news came out on Tuesday to spark this gain. We saw several similar biotech penny stock jump during the day. Obviously, with the whole market, as the market is starting to recover back on up. The tech sector was booming on Tuesday. Wednesday, we had a little bit of a flat day. But Obalon is a producer of the medical devices that help treat obesity in the U.S., while it does have the operations worldwide. Primary market is in America. Now, only a month or so ago, the company announced a merger with the weight loss solutions company, Reshape Life Sciences Inc. Upon the announcement, shares of OBLN skyrocketed over 500%. CEO of Reshape, Bart Bandy, stated that we are excited with this opportunity to add Obalon's FDA-approved balloon system to Reshape's line of minimal invasive weight loss solutions, while also expanding our market reach. Now, since December of last year, shares of OBLN are up more than 270%, almost pushing out of the penny stock territory. Obalon claims to have the first and only FDA-approved swallowable gas-filled intragastric balloon system for treating obesity. This is a big deal and could give Obalon definitely advantages for market position. So with this one, it's going to be ticker symbol OBLN. Currently, it was up about 5% today. Currently trading at around $3.73 per share. If we take a look here, short-term bullish, mid-term neutral, and long-term very bullish. So guys, OBLN is actually on fire. It was trading at 157 in December, went to highs of $10.77 on that news, which is huge news. Like they said, 500% plus gains. Those are some massive gains. The stock obviously was way overbought right there. We saw a huge red candle down, started to pull back down, obviously bounced off of this $2.65 area. So it was still about 80, 90, 100% higher than what we were in January. But now we're bouncing off this area, continue to trend up. Now we have this to fill up all the way to about the $4, $5 area. Once that gets filled up and builds up with some new support and consolidation, we can continue to trend on higher and start to fill up the next gaps after that. So we definitely need some more volume with this one to start pushing on higher and higher. All right, guys, so thank you so much for all the support on this channel, guys. So go ahead and smash that like button. I heard that if you smash the like button on this video, you might be a future millionaire. So if you think you're going to be a future millionaire, go ahead and smash that like button for me. All jokes aside, guys, I really do appreciate the support. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that bell notification so you get notified every time we make a new video. And as always, if you guys want to sign up for Webull, there's going to be a link in the description. Get your 2 free stocks when you sign up today. And also leave a comment below, what penny stocks are you buying right now? The second high volume penny stock on our list is going to be Atossa Therapeutics, which we've discussed in the beginning of the video. This was the one that was the high flyer for us that we called out in January. So as far as big gaining biotech penny stocks go, on March 9th, ATOS stock shot up about 50%, similar to OBLN. ATOS did not make any major announcements on Tuesday, but obviously as the whole market recovered, so did Atossa. So however, it seems as though it could be due to its large correlation with the biotech industry. Additionally, Atossa has a large connection with the Rona, which has been more than fruitful in the past few months. Atossa is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company working on treatments for unmet medical needs. The company currently has 2 treatments in its pipeline related to the Rona. The first one is going to be the Rona Hope, is used to treat very severe COVID infections. This includes those who are hospitalized and often put on the ventilators. The second one is the company is working on a drug combination titled AT-H201 to form antibodies in the body, blocking the Rona reproduction. However, these 2 drugs already have FDA indications for a variety of other ailments with over a dozen clinical studies in close to 800 patients. This means that the track to gain approval could be shortened than, with a novel compound. Also, the company is working on a nasal spray, AT-301. So this is the big one, guys, that we've actually discussed, over and over in January and February. We're always discussing this one. It's going to be the nasal spray. This spray could be used at home as a first line of defense once the Rona has been detected in the patients. It is the first of its kind and could be a game changer for the company. And this is actually the play that we discussed, guys. This is going to be the big one. If we can get this one to be approved and, move on further stages, this nasal spray, the AT-301, by Atossa is going to be a huge deal, and that's why we've actually talked about this stock for a few months now. It's just going to be a game changer overall, and I agree with that 100%. So as you can see, Atossa is working on the treatment of both minor and severe COVID cases. With the virus continuing to make headlines, stocks in this niche could be on the watch list during this month, especially with the reopening starting to happen now. In almost all the states, they're starting to do different things. Some states are doing no masks. Some states are just doing reopening. So this is going to be a big deal. So ticker symbol ATOS, and actually today it was up about another 17%. So we had a 50% gainer yesterday, another 17% today. These are some massive, massive gains right there. Currently trading at $2.91. Short term and midterm, this one is very bullish. And like we said, in December, beginning of January, we're trading around $1 per share. Went up here to highs of about $4.90. So we made a decent, 400%, 300% gains right there at the high. Obviously, as the whole market pulled back down, so did Atossa, but it actually did reach this previous resistance area and was not able to break through it. And then, the market pummeling down did not actually help it at all. So it went from, almost $5 all the way back down to about under $2, actually, $1.78 lows, which is almost the support that we had here previously at around $1.50, $1.60. So thank goodness it didn't drop below that, because if it did, it would continue to go to about $1 before hitting that next support. So this is good. We bounced off of it. Volume is decent. Over 10 million shares traded today, which is great. So we're going to be hoping for it to bounce, continue on up to about $3. Once it gets to $3, we hope to consolidate around that area and build up a little bit of a support, and then continue to go higher and higher to 4, 4.5, 5. We're going to give this one a price target of $6.50 for the rest of 2021. Let me know what you guys think about this one. And the third high-flying, high-volume penny stock is going to be Tyme Technologies, and we all got time for that, right? So this is going to be another biotech company, but one that made an exciting announcement a few weeks ago. The company stated that it had closed on a $100 million funding round. While capital raising efforts are common, they often help to support a company's pipeline. In this regard, Tyme is currently working on its Tyme-19 therapy. This is an experimental drug that could have indications for preventing the Rona infections in patients. The company stated that it plans to move Tyme-19 into clinical trials as quickly as it can, and with this fundraising on hand, the company should have the capital to do so as well. In a business update provided in February, Tyme released the information that it was granted patent claims to cover Tyme-19 for the treatment of the Rona infections. Additionally, the company has confident leadership with the announcement of Richie Cunningham as the new CEO of the company. Cunningham stated in the announcement that Tyme is at an exciting juncture in its history. As I am getting acquainted with many facets of the company, I am deeply impressed with the spirits of the innovation and dedication towards the development of products that improve the lives of the people. That is what he said. And similar to Atossa, Tyme could also be one of those virus stocks to watch right now. Like we said, with the reopening, you never know what's going to happen. Imagine if things go south and the Rona starts to explode again in numbers, and we have to start doing shutdowns again. That's not going to be a good thing for us, guys, but it's going to be a good thing for these biotech companies, because we need them to make cures in order for us to beat this virus. So ticker symbol TYME. It was down about 1.5% today, so not a major loss or gain. Currently trading at 194. With this one trading at under $1 here in 2020, and we had a huge spike here to almost $5 per share. That's a 400% gain plus right there in a matter of 2 months. And then we saw this huge sell-off all the way from about $3.50, $4 to the previous support level right here, or previous resistance level that we had, that is now a new current support level. So that's always something we talk about. Previous resistance areas can become new support levels, and that's where that $182 area is at. So that's where we bounced off of right there. We had about 3 million shares traded today. That's the average volume actually that we stick around with. So with this one, we're going to be hoping for it to break through this $2.50 area first. Once it gets through that, we go to about $3.50 before continuing on higher. We're going to give Tyme Technologies a $4 price target for 2021. And last but not least, the fourth high-flying volume penny stock is going to be Novan Inc. So this is going to be another penny stock that we've been covering, for months and months, guys. If you're on this channel, many of these penny stocks we talk about all the time. So on March 8th, the company announced the completion of enrollment in its B Simple 4 trial. This came only a few weeks after announcement of its full year 2020 financial results. For the full year, NOVN brought in roughly $5 million in revenue, which is great. Much of this came from the licensing and collaboration revenue, with the other parts coming from upfront and milestone payments on its SATO agreement. For some context, the B-Simple 4 study is working on gaining toppling results by the second quarter of this year. The study will be done via a randomized double-blind trial across 55 sites in the U.S. The goal is to see if we can prevent or lessen the severity of molluscum contagiosum, a common infection seen worldwide. Because there are little to no approved treatments for it, Novan sees a large market opportunity right here. Additionally, a few weeks ago, the company regained compliance with the NASDAQ minimum bid price requirement. The last thing of note is that the company's substance known as the SB109. This is an oral, topical, or nasal treatment that could be used to stop viral reproduction with the COVID cases. Because it is still in the preclinical stages, not much has been announced in the past few weeks, except for posting a corporate presentation on Tuesday. Whether or not this ends up becoming a catalyst on its own is to be seen. But for now, NOVN stock has gained some steam heading into the middle of this week and towards the end of this week. So with this one, ticker symbol NOVN. It was down about 1% today, so not bad. Once again, just like the previous one, didn't really go up or down. It stayed around there, almost flat. So currently trading at 159, definitely above that $1 compliance. So this one in January was trading right here, right around this $1 area. Went from $1 to about $2.50. Then we pulled back, so we had 150% gains right there. Pulled back down to the previous resistance area where we had right here at 150, and then thank goodness it didn't break through once again, like we said, because it would go all the way down to about $1 and it continued to go lower and lower. Now with this one, volume is around 5 to 10 million shares every single day. We're going to be, it looks like we're trying to consolidate around this $1.50 area. As long as we get some more volume and consolidate there, build up a strong support around the 150 area, that's going to be a good sign for us for the future. Build off of that, continue to go higher and higher until we get to that $2.50 range, and then continue to make new 52-week highs. So with this one, NOVN, we're going to give this one a $3 price target for 2021, and that's going to be low balling it. I think it could go much higher depending on the situation with the Rona that's going to happen in 2021. But $3, it seems like a reasonable price target in my opinion. As always, guys, none of this is going to be financial advice. This is just going to be for educational purposes. These are just 4 high-flying volume penny stocks right now for the rest of March to be looking at. Some of these are very cheap. Some of them are in the beginning stages. They have different drugs that could benefit society, especially with the Rona going on right now. We need a lot of different companies working on cures. Which one is going to have the best one? It doesn't really matter to us as long as somebody can treat it. That's the company that's going to be succeeding and be on top. But all these other ones are also going to be succeeding because they're going to have little treatments that could potentially also save us in the long term as well. And that's something we look forward to. So I hope you guys, like this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Let's aim for 100 plus likes on this video in the first 24 hours. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. As always, if you guys want to sign up for Webull, there's going to be a link in the description. Get your 2 free stocks when you sign up today. Leave a comment below. What penny stocks are you trading right now? Are you trading any of these? And did you catch any runners in the last couple of days or last couple of weeks? And as always, if you guys enjoyed, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.